For Finance, Dr. Kesela Tuforsen has accused a member of parliament for Bantama, Francis Asenso Boakye, of opposing the construction of the new Accra-Kumasi Expressway. The minister says the MP, who is also former minister for transport, roads actually, has written to the president to halt the project, but the former minister insists that the accusations are false. Let's understand further what exactly the former minister said, for which reason the current Minister of Finance is accusing him of being against the government's project. He's joining us via Zoom now. Let's speak to you. Honorable Asenso Boakye, you're welcome to ChannelOne Newsroom.
Thank you very much, Omar.
So you stand accused by the Minister of Finance. He says a road that is going to benefit your region and your constituency, you are one of two MPs who wrote to the President Mahama saying you do not want the road to be constructed. Is that true?
First of all, it's not true. I didn't say that. I'm sure you've read the letter and you can attest to it that I never said that they should stop the project. He also said that I indicated in the letter that the proposed project is wasteful. I never said that.
What did you say in the letter?
There are two important issues that I raised in the letter. One, the fact that a road of about 200 kilometers, expressway from Accra to Kumasi, on a greenfield area, to with a duration of three years. I said that such a project is not feasible and that it's not well thought through. I said that because after the president had announced that he was going to construct this within 3 years, later the road minister indicated that the government was in the process of hiring a consultant to, as it were, undertake feasibility studies. And I was shocked to hear that, because what it meant was that as long as feasibility studies had not been done, on what basis were they able to determine the duration of the project? What it meant was that there was no final design, there was no cost estimate, no secure funding, and not to talk about the various milestones in the construction process: procurement, mobilization, compensation, relocation, and all that. So I thought that it was just a mere political statement, not one that has gone through serious analysis and feasibility to determine the duration of the project. Secondly, earlier in the year, I had implored on government to make sure that the existing highway project started by President Kufuor, which was abandoned during the era of President Mahama and President Mills for 8 years, not even a kilometer of road was added to that highway project. And it was revived by President Kufuor with these 4 major bypasses corridor.
Okay, let me just get a few things. Let me just get a few things. So, are you suggesting the new road is not feasible or is not possible?
No, I said the duration. They said they were going to do that in under 3 years, and I said that timeline wasn't feasible.
But is it possible? But is it possible based on everything you know in the road sector? Is it possible to construct a brand new road through a virgin forest, virgin land, virgin vegetation from Accra to Kumasi?
Of course, it's possible.
Within 3 years.
Funding.
Okay.
The timeline is the one that I questioned, and I'm saying that cannot be feasible in under 3 years.
Okay.
If you let me continue, Omar.
Yes.
But the second point that I raised was about the fact that they were going to abandon the existing highway, which I was talking about it, and he interrupted me. For a long time, since President Kufuor era, I stated it in the letter that there has been significant work towards providing a highway from Accra to Kumasi. President Kufuor, during President Kufuor's time, we undertook major interventions from Circle in Accra to Taifa, the bypasses at Nkoko and in Sawom, and in Nkoko, Apega Highway, then also the highway between Fumesa and KNUST in Kumasi. It was for President Mills and President Mohammed's administration to continue. They did not. And President Akufo-Addo came and revived it and continue the projects. So I implore the government to make sure that this time, wait a minute, this time they continue that project. So I wrote to President Mahama indicating that if they abandon that project, it will be a waste of resources because that project alone had achieved 64% physical completion. And having spent all these resources, and if we are going to abandon it, then it is going to be a problem.
Okay. Especially
when this highway I'm talking about, the existing highway, is going to serve the same purpose as the proposed one by the new administration.
So what was
these are the two critical...
Okay. Mm-hmm. What was the demand you made to the president in relation to the expressway? Did you not ask that he should not continue with the expressway or should not start at all?
If you will, let me read the part that captures the demand. I said that in the context of Ghana's current fiscal constraints and competing infrastructure needs nationwide, I respectfully submit that it will be far more prudent to complete the existing dualization project rather than commence a new, significantly more expensive.
Okay.
And it will take longer.
Hold it there. So if the minister said you wrote to the president saying do not construct this road, he is correct based on what you have just said. But it is the explanation you have given.
I wrote to respectfully urge the president to complete the existing dualization, which will serve the same purpose.
Yes, so you have said essentially that the president should not go ahead with the expressway that they talked about.
Forget about the expressway. My interest...
No, I'm not forgetting about it. The minister said you went... The minister said you wrote to the president saying do not construct the road. And I'm saying I can extrapolate from what you have said now that you actually said that. Do not do the expressway, rather focus on the Suhum and Sawam road that we know.
That is for you to make your... That is for you to make your own...
No, it's not about it's not about
what I'm saying.
It's not about deduction.
It's clearly stated in the letter.
That don't do the expressway, do the Suhum road, correct? That's what you have said.
The theme of my letter is to suggest to the president, respectfully, that there is an ongoing project already, which will serve the same purpose as the one they are proposing.
What about
it has already achieved 64% physical rate of completion.
So they should continue. Okay, they also make the argument that that road would continue, the highway would continue, but this expressway would be done from scratch, and they say it is going to be shorter. What do you make of that argument?
That is fine. I don't have any problem with that. But like I keep on telling you, my main concern was that there was indication that they were going to abandon the already existing highway projects. And I was urging the president respectfully not to abandon that project, but to amount to wasting the resources of the country if you abandon a project that has achieved 64% completion rate.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for joining us tonight, Honorable Former Minister.
No problem. Thank you.
That's the Honorable Minister for Roads and Highways, Member of Parliament for Bantama in the Ashanti region, the Honorable Asenso Boakye, that is. This is ChannelOne Newsroom.